Kids, hey, it's Professor Thomas here in Asia. Just giving you a quick video on how to get good at mathematics for the ACT. We're going to go over the system, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how to figure out everything that we need to do. Alright? So first of all, we have all the real practice ACT exams. These are real released ACT tests. They come in page protected sheets with a plastic cover, and we're going to use an erasable marker. We'll be able to erase this. Alright? The answers are going to be found in the back of the test, a sheet that looks like this, and there's an answer key that corresponds to the conversion chart. We'll be able to tell exactly how well you did on this test compared to other kids that took the real ACT test. Okay? You're going to take the full test or half the test depending on what we're trying to do, and then after you get done with that, you can correct it with the answers. This is single-handedly the most important part of this video and understanding how to get good at the math. When you get something wrong in the test, you have to fill this review sheet out fully. The most important part of getting good at the math comes from this, not this. This is just telling you what you need to work on. This specifically is going over what you need to work on. Instead of trying to work on everything all at once, what we want to do is categorize it and start attacking things in small clusters. If you look at your review sheet for math, it's categorized at the top in the 6 different categories. On the far left, we have pre-algebra, then we have algebra, then we have geometry, and so forth. When you get something wrong, it's an opportunity for you to look at the problem that you got wrong and then categorize it accordingly. If you're having some trouble trying to figure out what kind of a problem it is, come and talk to me, come and talk to one of my assistants, alright? We'll put the wrong answer inside the correct column. Then, basically what you do when you're done with that is you look and see which one of the columns is the longest, alright? Then that's where we'll start, alright? For example, when you come over here, pre-algebra problems, how do you know if it's pre-algebra? It's going to have some fractions, it's going to have some decimals, and for the most part, pre-algebra is going to be word problems. Yes, 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 kids, those problems that we all hated when we were in 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Translating vocabulary, text, passages, paragraphs into mathematical formulas and problems. Okay? Algebra, real easy, you're going to have letters. Letters are going to be variables, and in geometry is going to be shapes. Trigonometry is going to have anything with sine, cosine, or tangent. Alright? Coordinate geometry is going to be graphing stuff. XY coordinate, Cartesian coordinates, and so forth. Anything that seems really weird, like you never had it in school, we're going to categorize it all the way on the far right. I call this weird stuff or integrated. Alright, integrated math, and basically really what that is they're going to take a couple different types of math, throw it in like a bucket, mix it around, and then it's going to be, you know, several, it might be algebra and geometry mixed together with some other weird formulas or something like that. Those are the hardest of the hard problems, and it's usually maybe a maximum about 5 or 6 problems. Usually find those right around 45 through 60 in that area there. So it's super important for you to understand that when you are trying to get good at math, it's not about the test. It's about filling this out correctly so you know where to start. Okay? The last thing that I am going to say about this, it's super important. It's an opportunity for you to get good at stuff that you're not good at right now. When you understand what you need to work on, you need to make sure that every single problem that you got wrong, you need to understand why and how to get it right. Okay? You're looking for consistencies in your training. For example, I work with a lot of students all over the world. Here, I'm in Asia. When I'm over here, I see kids that are very sloppy. They go through the problems too fast, they misread stuff. There's a 2-step process. Maybe they'll say, you know, find the area for, you know, this rectangle and then subtract it from 50. Well, they find the area and then they just get the answer, but they don't subtract 50 from it. So if you're sloppy, be aware and be cognizant. That's the key word that we're going to focus in on today. Cognizant is just being aware of who you are and what kind of mistakes that you normally make. So when Professor Thomas comes to you and says, who are you as test taker? You can say, hey, I'm a kid that rushes, and I'm a kid that's sloppy, or I'm a kid that can't finish in time. You have to acknowledge who you are as a test taker and then try and find some compensatory strategies to fix it. So, once again, mathematics, we have 6 different types of math. We need to figure out exactly what area we're going to try and strengthen. Usually it's probably 1 or 2 areas that we really need to focus in on. We'll do that, and then we'll just take some practice tests. Do your practice test, fill out your review sheet. I would rather have you do 45 problems and not finish the test and fill this out correctly than to do 60 problems and then just not fill this out. It's that important. That's it for now. We'll see you kids back stateside. Bye for now.